Okay, so this is edition 2. So let's start. In today's class or edition, so what we want to do is we have done a full setup of the Cypress project using TypeScript, how to sort of like create a Cypress baseline and install all the packages we need for accessibility testing using Cypress-Axe. So in this video now, our job now is to like write our first basic test. Let us start. So here, what we want to do, we have created a directory called accessibility. I mean, you can delete it and recreate something new again. So for me, I just go here and create the first directory just to directory that I need. So what I would just do here, I'll just call it accessibility. Accessibility, press and enter. In this accessibility here, we just create the very basic, very rudimentary test. So I'll say rudimentary .cy.ts, and there you go. So that's how you create test in Cypress, a test file. It has to have a CY so Cypress can pick it up. Again, just quickly, if we go back here, you see that this is still complaining though because of setup. This shouldn't really worry you. The same thing that goes with this one that we commented off here. I mean, you can bring it back on if it worries you, but if you do that, you've got to go here and just shut down the base. We have root directory here that we said is going to be source. You can just shut that one down, and all of this noise will be disappeared, because here we said the root directory here should be a place where the codes will be written. But in this case now, you can see that the root directory is not that. It is, we have E2E test, and Cypress has its own thing, so you shouldn't really worry about that. And you can see, quite frankly, that everything else that was complaining has gone. So let's start our basic thing now. So we're going to go to rudimentary and create a very, very basic first test. So how do we do that? The first thing we want to do is, let's use the word describe here. And if we say describe, obviously, I don't know if this has a auto completion, but what we do is to actually just take this. So what are we going to do? This is, let's say, first test of accessibility test. Okay, so that's the thing. And then here, I'm just going to go here and just open this up. So when we open this up, and then we go here and just say this is like the shell of the test itself, and then this is the runner itself. So this one kind of, if you can kind of liken it to scenarios that you want to have. So let's say, what's the first scenario? Let's just say first basic test. So in this one, we've created, just open this up again. This is the structure of Cypress testing. I mean, if it bothers you really, you can have like before and after, but for now, that's not what our worries are now. So let's create, let's say before test. So we say before, and inside this before, we can kind of do something like this. I mean, we don't need this done. And this is just autocomplete doing its thing. So here, this is the first thing you need to set up if you really want to like do before and after. So the first one here is to like do site.visit, because obviously the application you want to test is usually like what we got in our own case here. We set it up on our base page here. So we say this is the base page, and here it is. So we spin up the application, then we inject the Cypress-Axe into the test to see how that would behave. So let's just dive in and see what we can do. So the only setup really with Cypress-Axe is to inject the Axe itself through Cypress. So here we'll just say Cypress inject Axe. There you go. So that's done. So setup is complete. So actually, let's mark it as setup. This is setup. Okay, and then so the test, for us to write the test is quite easy. All you just need to do is to do Cypress check and then check this, which is check A11Y. For now, the very basic test is just this. There's nothing else that you want to bother yourself with. So let's go and run this and see how things are doing. We're going to go here, and then go to command line here, and just make sure we're in the right directory. Yes, we are. We just do npm install just to, in case any package is missing. And now we can do npm run side debug, which is what we set up. The side debug quickly is what we set up here. You can see, and that's what we are running. Essentially, all it's doing is just opening up Cypress runner. And you can see now, coming back for the second time, our project is fully set up and configured. So we click on it. For me, I quite like to go with Electron browser here, and it shows us our rudimentary test. So let's run this and see what's going to happen. First thing says it cannot find this website. Okay, so let's cancel that and just find a website that can actually open. Right, I just realized that that this website is not really accessible. Let's just open. I realized that this website here is not really accessible. So let's change this website to a website that is actually working. And in actual fact, I will just use my company website and set it up to my test environment. So I'm just going to put this here, which is SendIdea git develop SendIdea.vassal.app. That's where my test environment is actually hosted, but I'm just using it for demo. Please find any website. Obviously, it's going to be your company website. But let's go and run this test now just to see what it's doing. So everything else is set up quickly. Again, just all we've just done is to say go to the home page of this application and inject Cypress-Axe, and then just run the test. This will just run the very basic test without applying any criteria or filter. It will just run a default setting of the test. So let's hit into this now and see. So here what we need to do is just to run this, and it will just open up and it will tell us that this is fully configured, and then we just select Electron and pop it up. Let's run this test and fingers crossed. Boom, there you go. So it says, hey, on this website here, I can see that you have 5 accessibility violations. I detected 5, detected, expected 5, and obviously got equal to 0. So that's the basic violations. I mean, over time you can now begin to like apply different filters and settings, but this is your accessibility test, and it will tell you in more detail here. If I max this out a little bit and just drag this out, you can kind of begin to see those accessibilities that is talking about on this application. The first one is color contrast, 18 nodes that was found that we need to go and fix. This is just to support those with visual impairment. And then heading order, 2 nodes, link name, 4 nodes, nested interactive, 4 nodes, and region, 21 nodes. So this is quite substantial, really. In the upcoming series, I'll be showing you how to obviously customize your tests safely, some things, and and then go on, and if there are things that are failing but you don't think that is necessary, we'll look at that in the upcoming series. Thank you.